Okay, the forecast model is time series regressions. We can use regression to forecast the time series with the trend, and also with the seasonality. To deal with the seasonality, we'll make sure to use the dummy variables to represent the quarter. So here we'll put the dummy variables. So each quarter will put 0 or 1, and that will represent the quarter 1 to 3. And each quarter 1 to 3 dummy variables will be connected to the coefficient of beta here, right? Which is the regression model. We have the 4 quarters, right? And each coefficient, which is beta, will calculate using the regression model. Again, because we have the quarters in a year, we'll need the 3 dummy variables. Why? 1, 1, 1, or 1, 0, 0, or 1, 0, 1, 0, or 0, 0, 1, or everything is 0, right? Then we need 3 dummy variables. And when all 3 dummy variables equal to 0 again, yeah, let's say this is the quarter 4, right? So quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 here in this regression model is not the physical quarter of Apple. Please remember, because regression model cannot distinguish if the quarter is the fiscal year and or the calendar quarter end. So this regression model assumes the quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 is the calendar quarter end. Okay. Okay. So here, let's just first put again what we are the generated regression model to figure out this equation, and then except for this error, we will make this constant, right? The coefficient, the intercept, and then the period 1, 2, 3, right? Period 1 and period 2, 3. Oh, quarter 1, 2, 3. Okay, then let's go to the first. We need to put the dummy variables. Period 0, when we put the 0 and 0 and 0 here. Now this means the quarter 4, right? And 1, 0, and 0, or 0, 1, 0. And then also 0, 0, 1. So this is the one the period. Again, we start the same, right? But again, we don't have to the type everything. So this is going to be the recurrent. So likewise, we completed this dummy variable inputs, right? And then once you complete this, so we need to use data analysis, regression, the functions. So go to the data, the analysis, right? We are going to create the summary outputs here to see the regression statistics, ANOVA, and intercept period and quarter 1 to 3, right? So if the quarter 4 is the 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 0, then the remaining is the intercept and the period. You understand, right? Again, we have the 4 variables: period, quarter, quarter 2, quarter 3. The reason why we don't have the quarter 4 is that the dummy variables, right, 0, 0, 0, doesn't produce any the value result. Instead, the remaining is the intercept and the period. So quarter 1 to 3 And the beta 1 will be the period, and then alpha will be the intercept, which is constant, right? Coefficient. So here, go to the data analysis, the regressions, right? And okay. So here, input a wide range, you need to be carefully put this input wide range. So here, what is the input range? Input range should be now starting from labels. I'm going to start from the labels, and here, because I'm going to click here, the labels here. Now we got this Y ranges, and then input X ranges, right? X ranges is now we put starting, right? As I mentioned, the variable include the period, right? So period, oops, here, X ranges, period. Okay, we have 4 variables now. 4 variables here, so that we can make the linear regression model. And then where do you want to generate here? I want to generate here, right? So the output range, starting J here. So I want to build this model here. And then once you successfully put this all the inputs information, let me just make sure if it is correct or not. Okay. Then, okay, we found this, the regression result, right? The most important, the information, definitely the R squared, right? Is almost at 90%, right? And also, in order to understand the significant level, we usually use the p-value. If the p-value is lower than the 1%, then, oh, now it has some significant the level, right? Coefficient level. So I think it is the negative, that is very low, right? It's not negative, but it's very low, right? It's a minus 20, minus 30, minus 8, minus 11, 10 is the number of decimals. And then here is the very important information. We'll use the coefficient of this beta, right? Beta into this model, right? And then definitely standard, this error, we are not going to put this error into this model because this error can be positive or negative, right? It's just the statistical result. We cannot input the error part into the sales model, right? But yeah, definitely to lower the error, explains the better the regression time series regression model. Then, okay, let's calculate this fit calculation. Again, here now equal. Now the alpha, what is the alpha, right? The alpha coefficient of the intercept we want to fix, plus now the beta coefficient, which is a period, we want to fix, times what I want to multiply, the x, right? Now there you go, this period, time series period, and then plus next beta is the quarter one, the quarter one beta here. We multiply, and then let's fix first, times we multiply this dummy variable, right? What we are calculating is the forecasted the sales of quarter 4. But here we need to complete. Now, this beta 3, we want to fix, and then multiply these dummy variables. This is 0 in this case. And finally, quarter 4, coefficient beta. Here, we want to fix times, now 0. Okay, let me check if it is correct or not. Okay, and enter. So once we put this old equation, and then let's drag it down. Okay, now finally we got this, the result of the regressions. So let me just put this in the color. Again, this is the beta coefficient vectors, and then we use this the dummy variables and the period. Then you can see this, right? Now, if you think your company's sales, quarter sales is very stably up and down or steadily move, then definitely you can use time series, the regression model as well. Okay, so you guys, good job, and then see you in the next video clips. Bye bye.